Honor, truly my honor. I met this woman in, I think it was the springtime, at Aromas. I was introduced to her. Karen Garner has been in the paper. A lot of you know her. Karen Garner is my hero today. And I'm good, with a lot of pride and admiration, I welcome to you Karen Garner.
Thank you, Rona. Thank you, Bradley, my son. Am I supposed to stand on this? I'm already pretty tall. I might trip on it. First of all, I'd like to welcome all distinguished guests. Actually, you're all distinguished guests because Alzheimer's does not distinguish between black, white, rich, poor, strong, weak. Alzheimer's affects all of us, and now we have learned that it also affects the young and the old. You don't have to be 70 or 80. My husband was diagnosed when he was 48. I'm 42. We've been going through this for a couple of years, as many of you know. And we have an 11-year-old daughter and an 8-year-old son. My 8-year-old son is here. And it has been a really rough journey, but we're still in the very early stages. And I know as I look around, I see so many of you that have been going through this for so long. And I have to tell you, since I started getting involved with the Alzheimer's Association, the one thing that has really touched my heart and touched Jim's heart is the people that are going through such a terrible, rough time themselves are reaching out to us, and they're surrounding us with love and support and hope. When I gotta tell you, let's face it, when the doctor tells you that this is coming to your life, the last thing you feel is hope. You don't feel any hope because there's no cure. And they just look at you and they say, we'll see you back in 6 months. And what do? You go home and you think to yourself, what am I gonna do tomorrow? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do with my kids and for the rest of my life? And I am speaking my sad story, but my sad story is your sad story. Every single one of you have the same story. So when I go and I talk on the TV or I talk in the paper or I'm interviewed for a magazine, I might be sharing my individual story, but I honestly feel I'm speaking for all of you that just aren't able to speak because you are busy. You're busy taking care of your families and yourself, just like Rona said. And so I personally have been so overwhelmed by the love and the support, and I ask you to keep doing that. And along with that love and support, it is really, 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 can I shout this from the rooftops? It's really important to contact your local representative that is in Washington and let them know how important this is. Let them know that we need to find a cure, that this is really important. I have an 8-year-old and an 11-year-old, and I need a cure before they're 48. And I'm asking each of you to reach out to your neighbors and your friends. It's something that you shouldn't shy away from talking about. So many people come to me and say, thank you for sharing your story. I know it must be really hard to say something so private, but it's really not private because all of you know my story because you're going through it too. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. So I just want to reach out to you and to thank you. I would also like to introduce somebody very, very special to me. Her name is Riley Harrell. And Riley had a birthday in August, and she turned 11. And do you know for her 11th birthday what she asked for? She asked for donations to the Alzheimer's Association instead of presents. Riley raised just under $300. So when you see Riley walking, please let her know how much that means to you because it sure as heck means a lot to me because I don't know too many 11-year-olds. I know I wouldn't have when I was 11 who would give up all their presents for this. So thank you, Riley. I would also like to thank Rona and Gino and all of the Alzheimer's Association for being so wonderful. My husband and I have been able to participate in some support groups. And I urge each and every one of you, if you know somebody with Alzheimer's, you know somebody that's taking care of somebody with Alzheimer's, or if you have Alzheimer's, please, please, please take advantage of the programs that they have. They can be a lifesaver, literally. And so I urge you to take advantage. I know they have some petitions going around to do clinical trials, and they also have some petitions going around to contact Senator Warner. So please take advantage of the Alzheimer's Association and everything that they offer to us. And I just want to thank all of you for being here. It's a beautiful day. You had a lot of other things that you could have done today on a beautiful Saturday in Newport News, and you guys chose to come here. I'd like to personally thank my team, Garnering for a Cure, for all coming. Thank you. And I just want to reach out to each and every one of you and say thank you for the love and support, because since I started this journey, I know I already said it, but since I started this journey, it has really helped me be a better mom to my kids through this process, and to get up in the morning, because as you all know, sometimes you just don't want to do it. You don't want to get up. You don't think you can. You don't think you can go another day. You don't think you can go to another doctor's appointment, and you're able to. So I want to thank each of you that has reached out to me and who have made a donation. So thank you very much. The last thing I'd like to do is I'd like to thank my mom and dad. They drove here to be here to support me today and to be part of this. So I'd like to say thank you, Mom and Dad, for your love and for your support and for helping me get through this. Thank you.